altos. Like the altos, I need to find it, or like I need to see where it, oh, I need to know what I'm talking about, because the baki sabaki like the fourth, you know how whenever I do resonance, like you can tell if it's resonant or not, but because like the sound becomes more like, it doesn't sound real almost. It's kind of like a transcendent, or I would describe it as like a transcendent thing. Like you can tell when between if I sang something in a falsetto and if I sang something in a falsetto that was resonant. Like there's these moments, and in through all the experience, or like through all the time that I've heard the song, I heard Delilah, and I know Delilah, or like I have not heard, or I just heard the chord as a chord, right? Or like I just heard it as the alto part, like aging sapagi big, or whatever they have, whatever they have there. I can't replicate it. Maybe we'll be able to hear it tomorrow. But that time I heard something from or what's it called, when we switched over, when it was the tenor, when it went from the tenor part to the alto part. Bella, I don't know if it was Bella, I don't know if it was Allison, because they one they blended so well, or in my opinion, I think they blended so well. I couldn't tell, and they were right fucking next to me. I couldn't tell who it was. I didn't even know it could have been Delilah, for all I know. And they were right next to me. And it's mind blowing, because until then I have never, like when I heard that chord, that shit went down my body. That shit went down my entire body when I heard
dude,
it.
I feel it, dude. It's like if fucking if Delilah's breathing down my fucking arm when she's singing that ghost part, and it's like, dude, it feels like my whole right arm. You know how people explain heart attacks? You know when they feel like they have something on their arm, like their arm hurts. It's kind of like that. It just like it's nowhere but the right arm, and I just feel like if I have like some kind of bug and she's just calling them, and it's just crawling out of my skin.
I get you.
Me too, but like only on the right side of my face, which is kind of weird.
But with them, I genuinely do not.
Ooh, ma.
Huh?
All I heard was ooh, ma.
Did my phone did my thing literally just cut out?
Yeah.
But like genuinely, I think I caught myself singing their note, and I don't know if that's a me thing because I'm retarded, or if it's just because they caught me that much, or like they entranced me that much. It's like, oh my. That's how you know when. That's how you know when something. That's how you know when something is like. So, and the thing, and you know how Delilah always ends it. Delilah's the last ghost you can hear. Allison was the last ghost that I could hear, and
oh, really?
That was crazy to me. Allison was the last ghost I could hear, and then she cut it off, and I was like, what the it was a shock. To be frank though, it was a shock, bro. I did not know she would do that. Like just the subtle, it's just the subtle thing that's like, oh my gosh, it can elevate it. It can elevate music so much. Or it can elevate the piece so much. And then Witness, obviously, my thoughts about Witness is pretty cookie cutter. Like we did do quote unquote good, but like I think when it comes to actually at its core we were probably I think I can agree with the person who said we were oversinging, or it probably was just Dr. Garrett. I can agree with the person who said that.
Rice.
Huh?
Rice with milk. Oh, Allison said it. Or I think she just someone on her right was something like that.
Someone on her right was what? Because the one to her right is like
Over-singing it.
Bass or Delilah.
It was probably me. For Witness, it was definitely me. Dude, I was pouring my heart out on fucking Witness.
I don't blame y'all. I was putting me too. I was like going there under the guise that she wanted to hear us. She wanted to hear us like the passion, and I guess she did hear the passion. It's just
It was too fucking much.
yeah.
You guys really like this song, don't you? And as soon as she said that, I knew it was over. Feeling dropped to my stomach when she said that.
Dude, she looked at me and I was like, oh fuck, did I fuck up or something? You remember when I told you I wanted them to single me out in clinic? I was lying.
Singled my ass out last time.
Should have singled out fucking Josh.
I genuinely want to hear our comments on it. Cause I wanna see exactly what they like. Mark as. Oh my gosh, Xavier! I found a treasure basket.
I'm gonna go shit in the bag.
I found a bridge. Are you serious? I hope this wasn't the one that Chewy was talking about, because Chewy came into the VC and he was like, Alpha, do you know if you looted a bastion at these specific coordinates? I was like, bro, how would I know? He's like, let me send you a picture. Like, bro, I'm not that type of guy. Should I wait for you to loot this bastion and then just like put it in? Should I just put it in Kato's coordinates?
Still.
Huh?
Yeah, my armor still.
Yeah, it's in my interface. Oh, that means I would have to come back. But it's not. Xavier, the coordinates to this bridge bastion is literally negative 110, 300. That's how close it is, which I find crazy. Like, I could go down there and look, but I feel like the chances of me popping a totem and dying and panicking and dying is very likely. Ah, wait, is Fredo here? He said he had to like go AFK somewhere, huh? Oh yeah, he straight up just left.
Hey, Alpha, can I just loot with you tomorrow? I don't feel like playing right now. I feel like my day is just gonna get worse.
I know, that's what I was trying to insinuate. We can do it tomorrow. I was just, yeah, I put the chords in Fredo's thing so that we can do it tomorrow.
I think I'm gonna go to sleep actually. Alright, get off.
Oh, the sight reading. I haven't gone to the sight reading.
It's early, but I can't be asked to deal with.
I know, especially with understanding.
Hello, man. Your eyebrows.
Oh, bro. Oh my
What?
gosh. The sight reading. The sight reading is probably the most I have like common or like the sight
Yep.
reading is probably the most I have comments on, or like the most section I have comments on, because I truly believe that the sight reading was not our fault. Like, okay.
There's kill baby in every other section.
Yeah, exactly. Here's my theory.
Like 2 cents.
Yeah, here's my theory on what, like, the thought process of that entire thing. So we go in, right, and obviously beforehand, or I guess mostly everyone remembers like the stuff that she said she learned from the fourth period's sight reading, and so it's like, oh, she can help us. That's crazy. We associate her helping us as a plus, a benefit for us.
But it wasn't.
So then,
It truly was not.
so then,
She just
yeah,
distracted the other sessions from.
I'll get, yeah, I'm getting to it. And so we go in there, and like we get ourselves associated. But then here's like the one red flag that
Here's the kicker.
I can kind of see, and it's like really subtle, but she told us how to sit, and
What do
it's
you mean?
like no, it wasn't like, yeah, that's why I'm saying it's like, it's kind of a stretch, but
She told us how to sit. She did.
she told us to sit in the first, like, it was a suggestion. It was truly just a suggestion.
But
She told us that we should probably sit in the front, or like we should sit in the two rows, the two front rows, and we should also sit next to our section. And I know it's
I
kind
could
of like,
understand the section bit, but us being so close to each other was not the play.
I know it's kind of like, I know it's more of like a us thing more than a her thing, but or like I can see it both ways, you know. I can see it both ways. I can see how you could put the blame on us for like looking at it or interpreting it, but I feel like the moment she told us to sit down, like not even the just the fact that she said to sit down, it sounds really thing, but I feel like that ignited like the unconscious spark in our brains to follow her, like to a T, because she knows what she's doing. Like that's the reasoning. I feel like that's what kind of started the subconscious like, thing, because I swear to you, I don't know if you felt it too, but as soon as she told us to sit, like obviously it was just a suggestion. Truly, it was just a suggestion, right? But when she told us to sit, I felt like the more as it went on, the more like the sight reading thing went on, like the 1 minute and then the 5 minute. I felt stuck. I felt stuck in that chair.
Fucking space shoes. Oh, so mad. Honestly.
We were. I don't know how long we were in here for, but I was talking about the sight reading. I'm talking about the sight reading.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's like we walk in, and she tells us to sit down, and it's probably like the third. I'm being repetitive, but she tells us to sit down, and it's like, at the time, obviously it was just a suggestion, but I truly feel like the subconscious like thought of, oh, we should follow Miss because Miss is like literally our clutch, like we rely on Miss for everything, and it's like that sort of mindset kicks in, not like subconsciously, of course. And
Yeah.
and so we go in there, and then we sit down, and then they talk about the thing, and then she lets us sight read, and then the first red flag was already there, which was her telling us to sit down. I'll get to my reasoning on that later. But she tells and then she tells us what the sight read is. Sight read, we do the first minute, and I feel like it was going good. But then here comes like the second questionable thing, and that was her taking over the sight read. And I
didn't like that. I didn't like that she made us combine.
That's why.
Even in class, she doesn't do that shit.
That's why.
Until after we try. That's why I was like, what the fuck?
I don't get why.
You're killing the little system we got here, dude.
Wait, what? Wait, what's up? What's up?
Xavier pretty much just took my point. But I'll say it anyway. It's like the second red flag, arguably what I believe to be the second red flag, is that she took over the sight reading process. Because you know how in
Oh yeah, we usually do it by ourselves.
Yeah, we do it by ourselves, and then she provides feedback. Like she provides little like hands-off approach in class, right?
Yeah.
It's been like that. And but that day, but like today, she kept like trying to intermingle, and it's like,
yeah, no, that threw me off a lot.
that's why, because
No offense, but bitch, stay in your lane.
that's what I think. Because Delilah, I take this point from Delilah, because I never really thought about like the impact of it until she told me, and then it got me to like analyze it a little bit more, right? That's why I have all these like little notes or like little reasonings behind. I found another fucking fortress. Like I have all these reasonings behind like why I call this to be like the first red flag, the second red flag. And so I call this one the second red flag because one, it like it fucks with our it fucks with our process, right? It's different. It's different. And that already seems like, especially in that environment where a slight change, like if she just stuck with the hands off approach.
It started with 2 loud screeches and then went into that one.
Yo, what that happened?
You monkey.
Hold on, let me see if it's true. Oh my god, that's cancer. Hello.
Tomorrow is Thursday.
Hello.
Perfect.
Is it good now?
Yes.
That's funny. I thought it only stuttered for that one frame.
It hurt a little. Just a tad.
I'm so sorry.
Dude.
You experienced that. Where was I going to? Where was I? The second red flag, right?
Yeah.
It was very interesting because had she like kept going with the hands-off approach, I feel like that could have been arguably the easiest superior if we didn't get one. The easiest superior that we could have gotten.
Dude, I felt like, dude, I was waiting for like, you know how you say you can get up and do whatever you want and all that? I was waiting. I was gonna get up, I was looking straight at you. I was like, I know I'm not gonna get this on my own.
Okay, that brings me to my reasoning on why that was the second red flag.
She wasted our time.
Because what basically happened is by taking over the set, it kind of like to me I see
it made
as
the
like,
most important parts of us sight reading just not be there.
It made us a collective hive mind. And he was the drone leader or whatever the fuck, the swarm leader or the swarm commander. And the thing with that is that in any situation, that would have been the best. and that's why people stopped for her. But there were two things that made that really bad. One was the time. Two was the restrictions, in my opinion. Because what are you gonna do with, like, I don't even know anything important she said. I don't even think she said anything important, respectfully. I don't think she said
He just
anything
tried running
that
us through it.
contributed- Yeah, I don't think she contributed anything. I didn't hear any, like, basis check measure, basis autos.
Dude,
I didn't hear none of that.
You know when I started hearing like all of us collectively like growing like a minute before we had a scene, and it was like, and I was like, when are we gonna actually just try this? Because I remember, because I was at the end, so I couldn't hear shit, and I was right next to him, so I was like, oh, he's gonna hear me, and I'm gonna be dog shit, and then it was a mess because I was right next to fucking Ruben, and then Damer and PJ and all of them were on the other side, and they were all trying to get it. They were all getting it, more or less, but I don't know. It fucked up.
Yeah, and something that I wanted to add to it is the fact that because she took over the thing, it kind of gave me the vibe that, like, oh, we're supposed to follow her rule, and it also gets to I don't know if I told you this one, Fredo. I know I told Xavier, but I felt suffocated in that chair. Like, if I moved, if I got up, like, I would get shot, type of shit.
Yeah, dude, it felt like, dude, I wanted to get up so bad, but I was like, should I get up? Am I gonna get in trouble if I get up?
Exactly. That is the reason for why I think that is the second red flag.
Dude,
it gave the impression.
If I didn't feel like that, dude, I would have gone up immediately and just be like, Alpha, please, are you there? Are you there?
That's also the one of the things that I didn't like, is because so yeah, the fear, right? That fear of this. So that's why I said like, oh, remember when she suggested for us to sit down, or like genuinely just suggested us to sit down like in sections in the first 2 rows. I feel like that kind of embedded it was like the command. It was just like sit on the risers, sit on the risers. If you got up, if you didn't get up for like a good reason,
like if you want to get up, you have to ask for permission for it.
Exactly. But in a situation like that, it just kind of ups the like authority that's already
that
previously
she shouldn't
placed.
have had.
Yeah, that's why. And so it's now you just have like the entire choir waiting on you when all you can literally do is just sit there
And play dough.
try to do anything. Yeah, and play dough. And it's like it ruins the it ruins the efficiency, it ruins the normality of like what, because her telling us to sit in that chair kind of kicked in the like the classroom like vibe, or like,
Yeah,
it kicked in the classroom mode, right? But in reality, it's
Instead of trying.
test. And I'm gonna reiterate it, because I genuinely do not remember a single thing she said when she was directing when she was directing the site meeting thing that helped anything.
I gotta go pray. But what's it called, dude, it felt like I was by myself, but I was being watched the whole time. Cause dude, I had Ruben next to me and I had no one on my left. I'm not asking Ruben for help, Tyree. Alright, I'm back.
Okay. I'm not continue and then debrief it for later because I know I'm getting tired of this. And it's like
Okay.
And it's like because she took over, now everyone is waiting on her, right? Because I guess she's the teacher and she tells us what to do. And it's like oh, we can't do any, we're stuck. That's why I felt suffocated, because it genuinely felt like I was unable to do anything without her permission, because that's how it normally is. And unfortunately, it was not how it was. And so, because we were stuck there, and thank God, or thank God I took control, or like, I broke free, pretty much. I don't know how, but eventually I got fucking fed up, and I took you guys, and, or not even, I didn't really even break through. I like
how she said, let's go slow, and then we set the pace, and everyone got it.
Yeah, I don't know how I broke, but even then, it wasn't even like, it wasn't to the point where we got back into the swing of things. It was to the point where, like, me being confident had to be drilling it to you guys there. It had to be oh, hi Benjamin. It was terrible, Benjamin, for a myriad of reasons. But like, it had to be right there, because that's pretty much all, quote unquote, all I was able to do within the
Kalina's aunt died, so she can't go next week.
What? Oh, I heard that. I was like, what the fuck?
Bro, pull the Delilah. Sorry, that was fucked up.
Okay, bro.
Just ask your dad.
Dude, there are people who unironically do that in UFO, and it's just like, I can understand a little slip up, like what I did, but if you just, I don't know, in a degrading way is crazy. In a genuine way is crazy. Oh, but yeah, the only reason why I was able to break through to you guys and like take over instead of Miss Nguyen, I genuinely could not tell you. It's just like, I found another bastion. Are you fucking serious? But it was like to the best of my ability, that was what I was able to get. That's what I was able to that was how I could control you guys to the best of my ability within the imaginary rules that Miss Nguyen like unknowingly put on us. Like the sit, because I never asked you this time, David. Did you feel, or like what did do you know why you were consciously in that chair, and why you didn't just like sit up, or like why you didn't just like go stand?
I wasn't paying attention during that time. I was just copying you during sight reading.
And it's or well, like I've already said this. I've already said how how I felt through it. Like the fact that I felt suffocated, and like if I got up, then I would get in trouble. And like the only reason why I was able to get through to you guys is because I found a loophole in her, or like I conscious or unconsciously, I guess, like found a loophole. Either that, or I genuinely could not tell you the reason why I managed to get us back together. Like it's not even, I don't know how I managed to snap out of the like subconscious thought. But the fact is I did, and thank God I did. Because I think as soon as because either I got fed up or I just either I got fed up or it was something else. Because then
You know what I think?
Huh?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Continue.
Because as soon as I got you guys, as soon as I snapped you guys out of it and started teaching you guys instead of Miss Nguyen, then I heard it was subtle, but like I heard the basses doing it, like I heard the basses doing it, but it wasn't to the full extent, and then I heard the altos doing it, and it wasn't to the full extent. But like Miss Nguyen was acting as our counterintuitive. Yeah, she was actively trying to like push it, because while the sections tried going back off into their like the normal hands-free approach, right? She was still trying to take control of like the sopranos, I'm pretty sure, or the altos. But she was still trying to take control of like the women. And I found that like very she was pushing back against how it should have actually been. And it's just I don't know. What did you say? Or what were you gonna say?
I think the only reason I didn't try right then was because I was focused on the score we had got for.
You had the score?
In my mind, yeah.
Oh.
It's because I actually heard them talking about.
Oh.
I don't know why, but I heard someone say X. I don't know who it was or what, but I heard someone say X. They just. And then when the constructive criticism she had.
Miss Nguyen or Lap? Or the girl?
Lap or Garrett. I didn't like the way she had the constructive criticism, because it was counterintuitive to what Miss Nguyen had just told us. That's what pissed me off.
Garrett.
Yeah, and so I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
that's what I didn't like.
That's another odd thing that happened. The thing about Miss Nguyen.
Like, we had one person, and then the fucking person, nope.
Yeah, that is kind of oh my god. It is kind of a like very, very shocking thing, or realistically, yeah, very shocking thing, because since like the once again about like the person that we were relying on the most, like betrayed us, or betrayed is a strong word, I wouldn't say betrayed, but like she gave us the wrong idea, even though I don't think she knew either, which is understandable, but like it's still annoying, you know, like being led on. There you go. I think that's the best way. Yeah, cause she was literally, Miss Nguyen was literally just like mimic me, and then she started doing the movement. her, and then we got that response. So I do see it. I do see it. It is very irritating. But yeah, what's it called? Back to the sight reading and like the what I consider to be like the fourth, or like the more on the red flag stuff. She didn't do that last year. I know you weren't there for it, but obviously I was there for it. And she literally did what we did for her in class. And that was she let us by herself. I think the only reason why she was being like more proactive in our start reading was because the fact that the
day before
the teacher regulations on the maybe the day before too. Ugh, which ties it back to the basics.
Does that tie it back to the basics?
It does tie it because they were the ones, remember?
Interesting. Because fourth period.
Wait, what?
Because of fourth period.
She might have. Honestly, she might have put that expectation. Oh, today was pretty bad, Adrian. I know it didn't sound like it. Huh?
I'm thinking that's what she did with fourth, and that's why it's so good. That's what she did.
Because
and she just assumed it would work with us.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I caught on to your idea. Yeah, because like fourth obviously needs that babysitting, right? Fourth obviously needs the babysitting. It's the first day, like I think they got introduced to sight reading, I think a week before. Not even a week before, like a couple days before. And it was just like, oh, she probably thought the same method would work on us too, as you said. Because the teacher, yeah, I think her realization of the teacher leniency, like the how much the teacher is involved in the sight reading thing, the leniency of it, I think that's what got her to be so like, provocative in our testing. And but pretty much that was like a self-sabotage, respectfully, because that threw us off, and then it placed a sort of barrier that was like, that should not have been there in the first place, because it gave the impression that we were still like under her care, or which we were obviously, but like it gave the impression of fifth period. Give the impression of fifth period, like stuck under her authority as a teacher. When in reality, like it comes back to the I don't know the exact phenomena. With it's probably psychology, but I truly felt glued to that chair. There was something looming. Or there was something fighting against the thought of not leaving the chair, and so we weren't able to like work with our sections. We weren't able to work with other sections because I'm gonna move away from the thing about Miss Lewin. Even though she's like almost indirectly involved with all the reasons of our downfall.
No way I've been gone. How long have we gone? You guys so on with that?
And because I was diving a little bit more deeper into it, and then Xavier had a little bit to say.
Okay.
So to summarize it's basically.
Oh, I'm starting to pass out.
Huh?
I don't know why. I'm starting to pass out. I think. Oh.
Oh, wow.
Oh. I'll be in tomorrow.
Yeah.
See y'all tomorrow.
Night, Xavier.
You know, you too.
What's up?
But I think how I can explain pretty much Miss Nguyen put like an expectation that shouldn't have been there on the first place. She changed the environment and so oh my gosh, I'm sorry. She changed the environment in such a way to make it akin to the way she took it over, it's like she turned it into 5th period. But obviously we weren't at fucking school. And so we were just like, it's just a looming feeling that, oh, if you disobey the teacher, what the fuck is gonna happen? Right?
It felt like an unnecessary hold on.
Huh?
It felt like an unnecessary, it felt like putting like a rope. Like if we were tied to the chair.
Yeah. And then that couldn't allow, and the fact that she was trying to like actively take charge in the coordination of how we learned it, because I don't know if I'm not saying that I kind of pulled us back together, but the fact is that I somehow managed to break out of because at some point either I got tired of Miss Nguyen trying to or like Miss Nguyen's like trying to thing with no progress, and so that's when I started teaching the tenors, and you could hear that I started to teach the tenors. But like even when I taught the tenors, I was still like, if you look behind you, I was still stuck in that fucking chair. I couldn't get up and pull them aside.
Yeah, no. You were looking, you were like blinking out.
Yeah. I was out of it, huh?
You know what it felt like? It felt like we just got extra time on the silent part.
Yeah, it did. It did, truly.
And it was like, dude, I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't even know what major we were in. I was looking at it.
I was having trouble finding the key. That was the crazy part.
Dude, I was like, 3 flats. That's gotta be a flat. And I was like, I knew I should have fucking looked at it. I knew it was on me for not practicing sight reading. But just like, gosh, I don't know.
Now you're afraid of I missed the shot on the gas.
Nah, to be fair, I could have practiced. That was not me.
But like, no amount of practicing would have prepared you for what Miss Nguyen decided to do. That was genuinely an outside factor, because every reason I seem to formulate, or like this is all on stream, so if there's like a rep, I think this is the first time I'll like put chapters and shit, or like, because I explained this stuff. So basically it's like she put 5th period standards, like school standards. Like we were in 5th period. As soon as she decided to suggest to us, we unconsciously took it as like her authority, and then the more she got involved, the more tied to her authority we seemed, and that means like the more reliant to her we were, and that kind of threw it off entirely. And I guess I got fed up, and so but even then when I tried teaching the tenors, I was stuck to that chair. I couldn't pull them aside. I couldn't like isolate ourselves so that we're chill. I could only teach them from there, and I could not tell you why.
Dude, and those chairs too. The thing is, you can't hear especially with like I'm not saying especially with everyone, but like you have to be in like a circle. It's not gonna be a straight line, and you're all gonna hear each other.
I know, because hearing other sections will throw you off. Like, here, cause Daisy, when we were on the bus, Delilah was talking about it. That's where I got most of these points from, and then I expanded on them. And then Daisy was like I really didn't like how she took charge, because I'd be doing it by myself, and then she'd be saying something, and then that would throw me off, and then that would make me lose track of what progress I did have. Which is completely, because I'm not gonna lie with you, the same shit happened to me. Like, I knew she wasn't talking to me, but I had the unconscious like decision to listen in, just in case it did involve me. And so it was just like trying to listen to her while doing my part. And the thing is, with even if I and that brings like a little bit more forward to when I started teaching attendance, because even when I did start teaching attendance, it was lackluster. It was lackluster. Like, the teaching was shit. The teaching was shit. I tried drilling them, but like in that cracked area, it was not it. And
dude,
so, huh?
I thought it was gonna be like an actual room. I was like, okay, well, we'll be in a room and just huddle up.
That's
It's
why,
good.
but
I'll go up to Al.
yeah. That was the plan. That was supposed to be the plan. And
Dude, I looked and I sat down, and we had the minute, and as soon as the minute was done, boom, the first thing I look at you, and then I see nobody stand up, and I'm like, no, we're not doing this right now.
Yeah, everyone just, cause she made Miss Nguyen, like, unknown. I'm gonna see. Obviously, she did it to, like, to screw us over.
Yeah.
But like, she unknowingly
It was
just
good.
tied it and made it like a group thing, like a unison, like an everything we do together type shit. But in reality, it should have just been hands-off approach from the get-go, because that killed our efficiency. That killed our independence. Like,
It was not good. It happened. I'm just glad it's all over.
we just have to just learn from the past. You guys have such interesting stories. Oh, bro. I wouldn't say that. This is just like it's a mixture of it's a mixture of using psychology to cope with why the fuck we did shit. It's just,
Wait, how long have you been streaming for?
I think an hour. Not even an hour.
Why?
It's just I had a lot to discuss about the site reading, because the performance I truly believe we did good on the performance, so I didn't really have, but the site reading, there was so much that threw me off, and like so much I could discuss off, because that's not even accounting for the fact that did you know, guess what the adjudicator suggested to us after we did that shit show of our performance. He suggested the exact same thing that we originally do. And to me, it's just like insult. I found another fucking bastion. My bad.
It's alright.
And it's dude. This is like the third one I found while yapping about music theory, or yapping about psychology and shit. Because fuck, where was I? Yeah, he taught us the exact He told us to do the exact thing that we've been doing. How we've been practicing. And to me, that's just like embarrassing. Because we already knew like that was the optimal way to do it. And it's just like, why did we try this new thing instead of just relying all reliable, right?
Yeah.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, you know.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
If that ain't the
And it's like
A fraction of a range.
yeah, that's I think that's pretty much
100 times more potent than morphine. The tiniest amount.
my free BGM just thing. And it's like yeah, I think that's all. I think that's all I can really say about what happened. That's pretty much most of the thoughts. Because if I try bringing it to, obviously there's more, but like that's the ones I can think of, like that were key and that I had like actual reasoning for. Like obviously Delilah will probably talk about it tomorrow, and then we can throw it around, because I know other people have the same opinions. I know other people have similar like reasonings, and it's gonna be good to hear what other people have done, because I know because I already told you, but like most of the reason, my reasoning for like expanding upon what I just said right now about the psychology of it comes from the views that Daisy and Delilah brought up to me on the bus. And so it's just like ultimately what you take from it is how to is learning from it, right? Now we know maybe tell Miss Nguyen about like our thoughts, and hopefully she can like understand our view, because obviously she didn't, like, no way she just took over to screw us over, right? That's not why. Like in her head it was to help us, but like,
it did more harm than
this. Yeah, it did more harm than good. And so it's just like, what do you do now? Obviously it's over, so you do nothing now. But
live and let die.
It's good that there's a thing to take from it, or like learn, even if it wasn't. It's funny how tomorrow we're obviously gonna have the performing critique, right? But sight reading, I'm just glad there's something to like base it off of, you know, because there were I'm just glad it's not our fault. Like ultimately, I'm just glad it's not our fault. But the truth is we still did kind of shit. And I'm glad there's more than a reason. There's more a reason than oh, we did shit because we're friends. And there's more of like a contributing factor to why we did shit. And I'm not saying that like to put blame on Miss Nguyen, right? I'm just saying there is something like this. It's just blatantly stating the facts. My purpose is to inform. And like I don't know, like that's pretty much all I have for my thoughts. Ultimately, we could have done better. Or we obviously could have done better.
Weren't you gonna do the shave my head part with it?
Huh?
Weren't you gonna do the shave my head part with it?
Yeah, but then you guys got good. So then I was like, oh, you don't need me. Like truly, you didn't need me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because that's one of the points I fucking reiterated with them. Because I told them, I was like, no, I mean, if you needed to help, I was fine with you helping us. But I told them, I was like, if you guys don't get it right, Alpha's gonna help us, and I don't want that. Because there's no reason for you to help us. It's like,
yeah, there shouldn't, that discussion of me helping you shouldn't even happen.
yeah, exactly. This is what I sent to them like it was a while back, but and look at what on the second one, just look at what Chewy put, obviously. Dude, I heard that you were gonna like help us do it, and I said no fucking way.
No fucking way, we're that
dude, I get if we need it by the end of it, then we need it. But you shouldn't be doing our work. Like you shouldn't be doing a bass part just because the bass can't do it.
I completely agree. That was my suggestion. My suggestion was purely like last ditch.
Yeah. I feel like Xavier was like, Alpha doesn't need to. We can't be so shit that Alpha needs to help us with that part in festival. But it's fine. We did it. I like it. I don't know about the others.
I guess we'll hear more about it tomorrow. I would love to see what thoughts they have about.
Do we get to hear the? Is there a recording of us?
Yeah. Recording by itself. I don't know.
Just like, well, I'm not sure. Just hearing us. By just like music memorial, that kind of shit. Just the recording with us singing. The goat wasn't there, huh?
I don't know. There was there was someone mimicking the goat. There was a girl with a camera.
In the middle, huh?
Yeah, like near the bottom.
No one can the goat that good.
but yeah, we're gonna hear the critiques that all three of them had for us. We're gonna hear I think we're gonna have the audio file or the video that they took of us.
I'm ready to watch it.
It's gonna be, cause I wanna, you know what I'm most excited for, or like I'm most intrigued about now?
What?
If Ruben or Chewy had any like actual opinions, or like if they had any critiques. Cause I know they might.
I don't want to hear them. I don't want
something. But I just want to see if they either have like an excuse, or if they have like actually something to contribute to the discussion.
I just don't want to hear that they could have been better on notes and all that kind of shit.
That's whenever I hear something like that, I just really I pull a Miss Nguyen. I don't like how we have to do this on festival.
Like I can get dynamic but like you have to have at least some time. But as long as you're going no for no, like I mean, someone picks up on that, good. But if you don't have the no, 2.5 months in.
Good luck with that.
And it wasn't even, I don't know. I still have to work on TPT, but I basically have TPT in like
A week?
4 days. Yeah, in a week. In a week, I'll be good at it. Not good at it, but like I mean, I'll be sufficient at it.
You'll be festival or like concert ready?
I'll be concert ready. Yeah, it doesn't have to be too good. I just go ding dong, but
Oh, I feel bad.
But what's
you have to sit next to bro.
fuck. It's alright. I have to look like a dumbass with the. Nah, they should have this shit together, right? Right?
I thought so too last year when all of a sudden I ended up singing the past year.
You know what's kind of. I just think I just want to sing TPT because I want to. It's a good song. I like how it sounds at least. I like waltzes. I like waltz. They're cool, but yeah. I think it'll be good. What else? Wade in the water. Oh my god.
Nalea. I don't really get for free. I mean, obviously they're in beginning, so they really don't know anything. So I hate being like taught by.
You think if you got
Like-
a second chance on auditioning for it, you would have gotten it? like let's say they give you a whole day to prepare for it. I don't know. I'm surprised, dude. When she told me, she was like, Alfredo, I heard around me, I was like, what? No way. That was, dude. That's the one solo I had no intent. Cause it's like, it's a soprano solo. But I mean, I guess.
Well, obviously all solos are in those people.
Yeah.
If you're good enough.
But like, I mean,
I'm fought against Prez and won.
dude, I was like, I'll just try for it. Like, I mean, there's no, it doesn't hurt to try for it. But now I have to do something with it, and I don't know what to do with it.
It's okay, you'll have to work it out. Just like the one thing they had.
Yeah.
Oh,
Who
God.
knows? Maybe that professor will come. She'll fucking tell me what to sing. She was cool.
Oh, brother, I just found another bash.
Wait, what is she? What is she? That lady? No. The one who did the clinic with us.
Dr. Jennifer.
Yeah, Dr. Jennifer Garrett. What is she?
Oh,
In terms of
she's. I guess you wouldn't have known, but she's BC's conductor.
Oh, so that's what I gotta.
If you ever plan on going to BC, she's gonna be your person.
She's my gal.
I'm cooked. I'm cooked.
I hope she sees me and she's like, oh look, it's the only good bass in DC Chamber Choir. I'm like, oh stop. Dude, that would live my day up, but I don't know. I want to hear that shave my head part. Did we do fine on that part?
Huh?
Did we do fine on that part?
Save my head. This is me. I don't know. I was in the moment.
Yeah, cause I wasn't. I mean, I don't expect you to listen to everybody. I don't know. I feel like that was my most, I guess loudest and most like what's the word I'm looking for? Dynamicized or some shit like that. The more it was more fluid.
I think the word you're looking for is just dynamic.
Yeah, I get it. Bass moment. I was still a bass. Yeah, I guess more dynamic.
Oh my gosh, Fredo.
What?
I swear, bro, I'm not cheating. I just found a 5th bastion.
Ain't no fucking way.
They're all like different chords, huh? Oh no, I already found this one.
Why is Sandy Hook trending?
Why is it trending? Can I click?
I don't use it well. Where's yeah, it did. In time approximate pitch crazy. Robotic. What the fuck am I doing? Can you hear that? Yes, you can see. Is that what it's called? Yeah, that.
Yeah,
Base covering vocal fry. What is vocal fry?
I really couldn't tell you anything beyond the because I don't know either. I just know the term, right?
Yeah.
I genuinely couldn't tell you anything beyond like it's when literally just like the lowest you can fucking note. Like it doesn't sound like a note. It's literally just maybe it's because it's akin to like a frying noise or like a hissing noise. Maybe that's why it's called a vocal fry. But I really couldn't tell you anything other than it's the lowest note. you could probably do it. I don't know the practicality of it, but yeah, that's all I know. That's funny. You've never done that before?
Yeah, I've done it before. I just never knew it was. It's been a while. That's why I'm so intrigued by it.
Let me read your stuff.
My stuff?
Yeah, I do. Oh, you guys have an Instagram group chat.
Oh. Oh yeah.
You monkey. We're busy with swimming. That's a.
Dude, but that just reiterates my point. I have to. What the fuck? Anyways, I have to just get him to fucking at least hear it. It's like, bro, it shouldn't be like that.